All right, thank you, Tony. And now at 5, hit and run arrest. The suspect accused of running down an assistant town clerk faces a judge.
Jacob LaCourse was taken into custody Friday night, almost 6 months after Karen McHugh of Seekonk was killed. And
now we're learning more about his day in court and how police were able to make an arrest. Eyewitness News reporter Madeline Wright is live in Seekonk with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom with the new developments tonight.
Police say they have strong evidence linking Jacob LaCourse to the crime, including a GPS device that places him at the scene. Police say LaCourse struck the victim while she was walking in the street from her detached garage to her house. At the time, the snow piles were so large, it was difficult to use the sidewalk.
Good morning, Your Honor.
This is the man police say hit an assistant town clerk with his car and just kept going. Today, 24-year-old Jacob LaCourse pleaded not guilty in connection with a January hit and run in Seekonk that killed 51-year-old Karen McHugh.
It was horrible that night. You know, for those of us that knew Karen, I knew Karen from the town hall. Town hall personnel were destroyed by this loss.
After 5.5 months chasing dead ends, police finally made a break in the case. The suspect's father came forward Friday, telling Attleboro police his son was involved.
The man had a conscience.
Police say LaCourse's girlfriend also told police he was the driver and that the damage on his 2001 Chevy Malibu is consistent with the victim's injuries. According to a police report, LaCourse was delivering a pizza at the time of the crash while he was working for a pizza shop in Seekonk. The manager tells me LaCourse only worked there for a month.
My heart goes out to the victim's family. My client's heart goes out to their family, and this is just an awful situation, and it's just a gut-wrenching morning for everybody involved.
Police say a GPS monitoring device placed LaCourse at the scene. He was wearing one because he's out on bail, charged years ago with raping a 16-year-old girl and intimidating a witness. LaCourse's rape case is scheduled for trial next month. As for the hit and run, he's being held on $1 million bail. Coming up at 6, the victim's mother explains how the arrest brings her one step closer to closure. Live in Seekonk with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, Madeline Wright, Eyewitness News.
We begin with a deadly hit-and-run arrest. Police took a suspect into custody this weekend, almost 6 months after a pedestrian was killed in Seekonk.
Investigators worked tirelessly to track down the driver accused of killing assistant town clerk Karen McHugh. New at 6, the victim's mother tells us how this development brings her closer to closure.
Eyewitness News reporter Madeline Wright joins us now live from the scene.
Karen McHugh was hit while she was walking right here in the street in front of her house. Her friends and family say her loss is a pain that will never go away. But tonight, a sense of relief and closure that the man police say hit her is finally in custody. 5.5 months after a deadly hit and run, justice for Seekonk assistant town clerk Karen McHugh.
I don't know anyone who ever met my daughter who didn't love her.
McHugh's mother, Joan, watched as her daughter's accused killer, 24-year-old Jacob LaCourse, was arraigned this morning in Taunton. She says it was important to be there in person.
To support Karen. Won't bring her back, but I feel better, and I wanted to look at him.
Joan McHugh says she's glad the suspect's father turned him in, but she wishes it could have happened sooner.
Of course I'm angry. Wouldn't you be angry if that were your daughter?
The arrest doesn't bring McHugh back, but for her family, it's a step in the right direction. The police chief says media coverage of the story helped keep the public aware about the search for the driver.
Up to us, less than a month ago, Madeline was out inquiring about, from the Providence Network area, about the crash.
McHugh's family and friends were offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. I asked McHugh's wife about that. She says it's too soon to say who or how many people will get that reward money, but she's looking into it right now. Live in Seekonk with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, Madeline Wright, Eyewitness News.